I'm doing all the wiring now. This is one of the biggest challenges, is getting my missus's iMac to work. She uses it for music production. It's older than the Hills and weighs a ton, but because it's one of the earlier Macs, it's still got all the inputs in the side, in the back, and you can burn CDs with it, which is handy. For sound source, got a Mechless Sony head unit, and now I've got to run everything to it. So there's going to be a 240 socket behind there, which will run the Mac, and there'll be a 240 socket down here by the floor to run everything. I'll also behind the Mac have, where are they? I don't think I've got one in there, but your USB and lighter point sockets. These I have made, they will be the light switches, they will sit there, and that's to turn on the fan and the light in the bathroom, and to turn on the fan and the light here in the kitchen. So there'll be a cable that runs back across the ceiling, probably down a piece of copper pipe into the back of what will be the sofa down there, and that's where the inverter will sit. And then, so this is basically a ring main, and comes up, across, it'll come down, and there'll be a plug, a 240 socket there in the kitchen, and then it will continue on into the bedroom. That'll be the foot of the bed, and there'll be a 240 socket there at the foot of the bed, because there's going to be a TV and a PS4 there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, the wiring. There's also the wires go up here, along and down to this. This is a dimmer switch. I couldn't find a nice dimmer switch anywhere, so I've just mounted it behind the wood, and then I'll cut a piece of copper plate to cover the screws, and I'll just find a nice knob, just glue it onto that. So that'll be the dimmer switch for the lounge lights. And then I've got a couple more switches, because there'll be some lights in the kitchen ceiling, and also LEDs under all the cupboards, which will be here and under here to light the worktops. So that's what I'm doing, wiring.